Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So this is second video of CSA dumps. In this video we will see another 30 questions for CSA exam. So let's get into the video. The first question is, which of the below role is required to manage UI policies? Options are impersonator role, specialized administrator, service_user role, ITIL role, UI_policy_admin role. Let's see the correct answer. UI_policy_admin role is the role that is required to manage UI policies. Let's go to the next question. Which of the below components runs on server side on ServiceNow instance? Select 3 choices. The options are UI, script include, business rule, UI policy, client script, data policy. So the correct answers are script include, business rule, data policy. These components runs on server side on ServiceNow instance. Let's go to the next question. For UI policy to be applied on all views, which among the following should be checked? Let's see the options. Condition, run script, onload, global. So the correct answer is global. For UI policy to be applied on all views, global should be checked. Let's go to the next question. Which role will a user require to initiate the setup of agent intelligence? Let's see the options. Security_admin, admin or ML_admin, agent_admin. So let's see the answer. Admin or ML_admin is the role that is required for a user to initiate the setup of agent intelligence. Let's go to the next question. What defines conditions that are evaluated against users to determine which users can access service catalog items? Options are palette tabs, user criteria, tables and forms. So the correct answer is user criteria. User criteria defines conditions that are evaluated against users to determine which users can access service catalog items. Let's go to the next question. What CMDB table stores the basic attributes of all the configuration items? The options are configuration file, configuration item, CI relationship, base configuration item. So the correct answer is configuration item. Configuration item table stores the basic attributes of all the configuration items. Let's go to the next question. What information does the system dictionary contain? Let's go to the options. The human readable labels and language settings, the definition for each table and column, the language dictionary used for spell checking, the information on how tables relate to each other. So the correct answer is the definition for each table and column. So the system dictionary contain the information about the definition for each table and column. Let's go to the next question. Is it true that any user can have multiple roles but can only be part of a single assignment group on ServiceNow? Let's see the options. False, true. So the correct answer is false. It is not true that any user can have multiple roles but can only be part of one or single assignment group. A user can be part of different assignment groups as well, not only for one single assignment group. Let's go to the next question. An IT manager is responsible for the network and hardware assignment groups. Each group contains 5 team members. These team members are working on many tasks, but the manager cannot see any tasks on the service desk. On the service desk, my group's work list. What could explain this? Let's see the options. The manager is not a member of the network and hardware groups. The manager is not a member of the service desk group. The assignment group manager field is empty. The manager does not have ITIL role. So the correct answer is the manager is not a member of the network and hardware groups. Let's go to the next question. Which of the following is true of service catalog items in relation of the service catalog? Let's see the options. They provide options. They run behind the scenes. They are optional. They are the building blocks. So the correct answer is they are the building blocks. So the correct answer is they are the building blocks. Next. So let's go to the next question. The mid server enables communication and the movement of data between ServiceNow instance and external applications, data sources and services. Which table stores all related communication records in this regard? So the options are ECCQ, ECCQ CMDB underscore, ECCQ CMDB underscore CA underscore Q table, ECCQ ECC underscore Q table, ECCQ CMDB underscore ECC underscore Q table. Here you have to know the name of the table. So the correct answer is ECC underscore Q table. Now let's go to the next question. What is the path an administrator could take to view the fulfillment stage task list for an order placed by a user? So the options are REQ RITM procurement, RITM REQ procurement, REQ RITM task, fulfillment RITM task. So the correct answer is REQ RITM task. Let's go to the next question. When adding a variable to a catalog item, what does an order field determine? Now let's see the options. The order field displays the fulfillment priority in calculating and presenting an expected delivery date. The order field value is used to display the variable by price. The order is more expensive to less expensive. The order field establishes the display order of the variables. Variables are listed by ascending order values. The order field sets the availability of the variable item by graying the item if it is not available to he ordered. So the correct answer is the order field establishes the display order of the variables. Variables are listed by ascending order values. So let's go to the next question. Any ServiceNow user can impersonate other user on ServiceNow. True or false? Let's see the answer. False. Not any ServiceNow user can impersonate other user. Now let's go to the next question. You can limit ServiceNow instance access by IP ranges. Is it true or false? So the correct option is true. You can limit ServiceNow instance access by IP ranges. Now let's go to the next question. What do you use in CMDB workspace to verify the existence of actual IT infrastructure and applications that you own, systematically and in bulk? Now the options are multi-source report builder, service graph connectors, identification and reconciliation engine, CA attestation, integration hub ETL. So the correct answer is CA attestation. CA attestation is used in ServiceNow CMDB workspace to verify the existence of actual IT infrastructure and applications that you own, systematically and in bulk. So the next question is, which module displays a list of tasks assigned to a users group but not yet assigned to an individual user? Now let's see the options. My group's work, my team's work, my team's tasks, my group's tasks. Now the correct answer is my group's work. This module displays a list of tasks assigned to a user's group but not yet assigned to an individual user. Now let's go to the next question. Is it true that you cannot revert update set versions? Is it true or false? Now let's see the correct answer. It is false, that you can revert update set versions. Now let's go to the next question. What can agents do with the sidebar feature in the Next Experience UI? The options are: integrate with other workspaces to display related records, create, open and search for discussions about their work, communicate with the caller or requester directly, have real-time collaboration with others from a workspace interaction-based record, broadcast a text message or initiate a conference call with other agents. So the correct two options are: create, open and search for discussions about their work, have real-time collaboration with others from a workspace interaction-based record. Now let's go to the next question. Which of the following operation is a record type access control list that restricts access to reports based on a role? So the options are: report underscore view, report underscore access, report underscore on, report underscore admin. Now let's see the correct answer. Report underscore view. Now let's go to the next question. Which one of the following statements is a recommendation from ServiceNow about update sets? Now let's see the options. Use the baseline update set to store the contents of items after they are changed the first time. Before moving customizations from instance to instance with update sets, ensure that both instances are different versions. Once an update set is closed as complete, change it back to in progress until it is applied to another instance. Avoid using the default update set as an update set for moving customization from one instance to another. Now the correct answer is: avoid using the default update set as an update set for moving customizations from one instance to another instance. Now let's go to the next question. What details can you find in the import set record after running an import? Now the options are: import maps, import set API, import log, import set runs, concurrent import sets, import set rows. So the correct three options are: import log, import set runs, import set rows. Now let's go to the next question. Which of the following statement describes the purpose of an order guide? The options are: order guide provides a list of guidelines for administrators on how to set up item variables. Order guides take the user directly to the checkout without prompting for information. Order guide restrict the number of items in an order to only one item per request. Order guide provides the ability to order multiple related items as one request. So the correct answer is: order guide provides the ability to order multiple related items as one request. Let's go to the next question. Which one of the following statements describes the purpose of a service catalog workflow? The options are: a service catalog workflow generates three basic components: item variable types, tasks and notifications. A service catalog workflow generates three basic components: item variable types, tasks and approvals. Although a service catalog workflow cannot send notifications, the workflow drives complex fulfillment processes. A service catalog workflow is used to drive complex fulfillment processes and sends notifications to defined users or groups. So the correct answer is: a service catalog workflow is used to drive complex fulfillment processes and sends notifications to defined users or groups. Now let's go to the next question. Which technique is used to get information from a series of referenced fields from different tables? So the options are: table walking, sysid pulling, dot walking, record hopping. So the correct answer is dot walking. Now let's go to the next question. Which knowledge feedback option cannot be disabled at the knowledge base level? Options are: marking as helpful, commenting, all of them can be disabled, flagging, rating. So the correct answer is: all of them can be disabled at the knowledge base level. So the next question is: Buttons, form links, and context menu items are example of what type of functionality. So the options are UI policy, UI action, dot walking, record hopping. So the correct answer is UI action. Now let's go to the next question. What is the name of the conversational bot platform that provides assistance to help users obtain information, make decisions, and perform common tasks? So the options are virtual agent, live feed, answer agent, connect chat. So the correct answer is virtual agent. Now let's go to the next question. For administrators creating new service catalog items, what is the characteristic they should know about service catalog variables? Options: service catalog variables can only be used in record producers. Service catalog variables cannot affect the order price. Service catalog variables can only be used in order guides. Service catalog variables are global by default. So the answer is service catalog variables are global by default. The next question is, when using the load data and transform map process, what is the mapping assist used for? Options are mapping fields using transform history, mapping fields using import log, mapping fields using an SLA, mapping fields using a field map. So the correct answer is mapping fields using a field map. So mapping assist is mainly used for mapping fields using a field map. So this is the end of the video. If you have found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, as I will be getting more videos on these terms. So thank you very much for watching this video.